Alright, so in today's lessons, we are going to be talking about two-digit divisors. This is our first lesson, and this is going to be part of our step up to 5th grade, where in 4th grade we were working with only single-digit divisors. Now, we're working with two-digit divisors. And all of this division that we're going to do is still similar to what we've done already in our 4th grade year. Only thing different is that we're just doubling the number of digits that we have. So let's look at our first example. We're going to be using the modified standard algorithm, the one that we use the most in our classroom. And we're looking at 504 divided by 18. Now, as always, when we start off with this, we start off going by place value. We're going to start with our hundreds first. Let me change my color. So we start off with 18 times 100. And remember, we're trying to see if or how can we put 100 into 18 groups. So 18 times 100 is 1,800, which that is greater than our divisor. So that means that using our hundreds place will not work. So we're going to go ahead and cross this out, and we're going to go to using our tens place. So we're going to try 18 times 20, because we already know that 18 times 10 will be 180, which is still less than 504. So, let's put that back on my pen. So 18 times 20 is 360. We still try 30 just to make sure. 18 times 30 is 540. Well, 540 is too great, but 360 is right on line with where we need to be. So we're going to put that 2 in the tens place. We already know what 18 times 20 is, which is 360. Now we go through and subtract. That's 4. We're going to regroup here. That's going to be right there. 4. So 144. Now we're going to go to using our ones place. So we have 18 times 5 is 90. But we're still far away from 144, so we're going to jump up a couple to see if we can get closer. So 18 times 8 is indeed 144. So we circle the one that we're going to use. We put our 8 in our ones place. 18 times 8 is 144. We subtract it, and that gives us a remainder of 0. So our quotient for this one is 28 remainder 0. So 28 remainder 0. Here's our quotient or our answer for this problem. And then as always, we always go through just to make sure our division was correct, and we go through and check it. 18 times 28. 8 times 8 is 64. Regroup. 6. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 6 is 144. And when we're using the modified standard algorithm, one of the cool things about it is that we should be able to see each one of the things that we use in our division algorithm. So check, we have that 144. You can always go back and look again. Now, we've already did that. I'm going to change my color since now I'm going to be multiplying my tens. So 2 times 8, 16. Remember, we put our X box there to represent 0. Then we're going to regroup. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So that's 4, 0. Regroup here. That's going to be 504. And again, do we see that 360 there? Yes. So that means that our division here was correct. And Super Gucci sign. That means that our work also checks out as well. So now, let's go to another example. So now, this time, what we're going to have is we're going to have a 4-digit dividend. So now, everything's going to be just a little different. Still following that same process. So here, We're doing 9,144 divided by 24. So, same process. Start off with our thousands. 24 times 1,000. That's going to be 24,000. So we see that that is a whole lot greater than our dividend. So we mark that one out and we go straight to our hundreds. So when I use my hundreds, I'm going to start off with 24 times 300. That's going to give me 7,200. I'll go ahead and try 24 times 4 to be on the safe side. And that's going to give me 9,600. That is far greater than our divisor, our dividend. So I'm going to circle that we're going to use 300. I put a 3 in the hundreds place. I know that 24 times 300 is 7,200. We go through, we subtract. 4, regroup, that's 11 now. That's 9, that's 8. So right now, we still have 1,944 left to put into groups. So now we're going to go to our tens place. Change my color. So here we're going to go to 24 times 80. So 24 times 80 is 1,920. We can still try 24 times 90 just to make sure. Let me go back. And so that's 36. So that's 2,160. Too great. Circle 80. Put an 8 in our 10th place. That's 1,920. Now we go through and we subtract. That leaves me with 24. Well, when I go to my ones, I already know that 24 times 1 is 24. Circle that because that's exactly what we need. Put a 1 in the ones place. 24. Subtract 0. So our quotient in this case is 381. Remainder 0. As always, we go through and check. And remember, the good thing about using the modified standard algorithm is when we go through and we multiply, we get a chance to see everything that we were able to divide. We get to see each step of our division. So 381 times 24. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 80 is 320. So we bring down our 2. We group our 300. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 3 more is 1,524. Now we cross this out. Now we're going to be multiplying our tens. What do? Put our X box down here. Now we go through and we still multiply. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 8, 16. Regroup 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. We add everything up. 4, 4, 1 there. Regroup 1. 9,144. We go back and we check our dividend. We do check. So that's super Gucci sign to let us know we checked, and now we were able to complete that one. Now I know that was a long lesson. Here is where we are going to stop. Y'all already have 12 questions that y'all are going to be answering based on using the modified standard algorithm. Remember, you go through and you check each one of those with multiplication to make sure that you're on the right track. Anything that you don't finish in class today is going to be homework and work that you're going to have to bring into class the next day.